Okay, so that was fun. Thanks, Comcast. That was wonderful, Comcast. Comcast is the best. Comcast is the best. All right, so we'll go readjust our links real quick, make sure everybody can get on in here. But yay, Comcast. Yay, Comcast. Let's see, we'll go ahead and just date this one. There we go. Now we're back up. Now we're back up. I have no idea what Comcast decided to do that, but that's just how it goes sometimes. So. All right. Let's get back in. So anyway, as far as the Halloween, the Valentine's Day event store being up, look, I'm just glad we can help out the folks. So, did you get? I did, Pegasus. Yes, I did. I did get Comcast. It's a wonderful experience to get Comcasted. It's like having all your hopes and dreams ripped out from your heart. But I do have to say a big thank you to somebody, because during the Comcasting, we did have a very kind thing from Earth. Earth decided to contribute to the surgery fund. So Earth, thank you for that. I just want to say a huge thank you. I'm going to add it in. You're going to see the bar move a little bit, and we are tracking it, and we are obviously sending out the thank yous to all that. So appreciate you. Bam. That's been added in. So now that's there. That's good at least. That's good at least. Now we get back to me trying to get my M score up, because I actually am going to do that. My M score shall be improving today because I scrapped a Stella. I scrapped a Stella. Klingons don't like Comcast. No, we don't. Klingons, Comcast is the Targs. I'm sorry, the Tribbles of the ISP world. Comcast are the Tribbles of the ISP world. So let's head over into our outlaw tree and start working on some of these things that I can work on. Now, we'll do these when there is an event. So I'm not going to do that one right now, but let's go ahead and do crafty engineering for our Stella. Let's do Stella piercing for our Stella. And should we do Stella defenses, or should we work on maybe Stella targeting? Do Stella targeting. Bam. Here we go. So that's 3 more M's about to pop on up. 3 more M's. I'm being honest, spending all my currency the first time, but it would be great if they would bring back a closed store so they give out a gift for the smallest minimum amount. What do you mean, Bartman? Accolades invented Comcast? Yes. Would you take Janeway to tier 2 or Jadzia? Janeway. I would increase Janeway's isolytic ability. I just don't ever use Janeway. I mean, I don't ever use, what's her face? Jadzia. I just don't use her. I like the song, I Shot the Sheriff. You scrapped the Stella, but I've not yet scrapped the Enterprise. I've not scrapped the Enterprise, nor do I know if I can bear myself to do it. I really don't know if I can take myself to scrap my Enterprise. I really don't know if I can do it to myself. Scrapping the Enterprise that's going to be a toughie. We'll see if I'm able to, pull that in emotionally. But I feel like there's such a connection there, I'm going to really struggle with that. Column tier A plus with Pike. Harrison can 1-round level 44 Zenny with Metreon warheads and crit floor. Nice. Why would you just be 1-rounding 44s? Why don't we grind out the, hell, I can kill a 44 without all that. To be honest with you. I can kill a 44 without all that. But why punch up? The whole thing with Zindy is you actually want to punch down for more loot. You want to punch down for more loot. So. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I interpreted that as when I read 1 round, I interpreted that as you were losing or you were winning, but you were only getting 1. That's my apologies. I misinterpreted that. That's on me. I misinterpreted that when I read it. So finally got your Mayflower tier 7 after getting the remaining resource from the VP. Congrats, Universe. That's awesome. And by the way, if you want a blue battle pass from either myself or Ultimate DJ or whatever, those all got passed out last night. So if you want a battle pass, go check it. You should have a battle pass for you to enjoy now. And congratulations to those who won a free battle pass. So go ahead and double collect this one. There we go. Keep working on our rep. And can't really do much of these, but all that ends up coming out of the NX01 loop anyway. Any aquatic battleships you punch up for more loot. If you are using Tau, you can. Just got to watch out for that damn 30% gun. Got to watch out for that gun. That gun will send you home in a quickness. Companies fix trial bells. Okay, that's random, Wolfwood. That's random. Yeah, that's not going to get adopted. I was going to tell you. Something like that, that's not going to get changed. That's not going to get changed. Something paying a random amount's not going to get anywhere. So, have you recently covered Cruise for Zindy? Yep. Missed trip by a few shards. Just got Archer and hoping to use him with a decent crew. I mean, if you only have Archer, you could do Archer, Enterprise E data, and then 5 of 11 on the side. Just go more loot. You know, and that 5 of 11 would help make up for the fact that you don't have Trip Tucker in terms of the synergy. Oh, boy. We got to go do Borg today. Oh, man, we got to go do Borg grinding. Why get Borg Jordan reputation if it says max? Because why not? Because why not? I can afford it. We'll keep pulling it. It's there. It's there. Go ahead and do a mid pull here. Get my ship parts. And I got to explore. I will need these battleship ones for the Tribune, so that's fine. Hey, Boba Fett, how you doing? Go and get our token for when we go OPC hunting in token space. Remember, the greatest shirt in the world has been released. If you haven't picked it up yet, would like to support the channel, you say, hey, you're one of those people that you want to support the channel, but donating seems so silly because you get nothing for it. And like a good pirate, you want to get something. Well, head over to revdeuce.com and pick up the brand new, we're releasing this, our 2024, propaganda theme. I want you to OPC. Go hunt it. Here's Tokenism. Now, I don't expect you to actually do it, but it's a cool shirt. It's a funny shirt, and it even comes in pink. Check it out. Can you say what's coming for next month? You already know the answer to that. Cannot tell you. That's what NDAs are for. Can't tell you. Can't tell you. Sorry. Sorry. How much more effective is Trip over 5 against Zindy? Well, Trip is a 100% synergy boost. So you would need a maximum. You need a max 5 of 11 to equal what Trip does, and you don't have Trip's officer ability. So Trip is the better one if you have the option. So, yeah. Managed to get Archer in the SLB and got Trip in the first arc. Nice, Bunzy. Very nice. Congratulations to you on that. That's awesome. Congrats. Gonna be NX01 the event store. We'll have to wait and see, Samir. We'll have to wait and see. When is Incursions? They have not announced the date of Incursions. I'm expecting Incursions to probably be the first. Not this upcoming Friday, but next Friday. I'm expecting it to be the first. We'll see if that gets confirmed by Lay Overlords. But that's when I'm expecting it. Also, I need to go ahead and pull another 10 Tribune shards. So we can get that big boy out and go ahead and repair these since they were OPC and got hit. Now let's check our away team store. Will this weekend spin event be XSLB? I have no idea, Illuminate. I have no idea. Again, they've not announced anything at all in regards to the upcoming Incursion. So I don't know if there'll be XSLB. Historically, the answer would be yes. Historically, the answer would be yes. I can't say that with certainty, though, because they haven't told us. So, you go for a store at the end of the arc as normal to pick Trip up. That makes a lot of sense. I think a lot of people are expecting that. Usually, we have an arc after either a 3 or 4 month, or we have an event store at the end of a 3 or 4 month arc. So, certainly makes sense to expect that. And Wait and see. I cannot confirm nor deny. Really, people can't pronounce your name correctly? That's weird. I mean, I'm not the best at pronouncing names, but that doesn't seem like one that's difficult to pronounce. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Also, how dare you call me a Westerner? You have no knowledge of where I am from. You have no knowledge of who I am or where I'm from. All right, let's go ahead and do these. Let's go ahead and do these. Is there another Syndicate XP event soon? Not that I'm aware of. Again, if it's not on the calendar, I don't know about it. If it's not on the calendar, I don't know about it. Most of my meetings the past 2 weeks have been with game design, and game design does not handle events. So, will the Overlords update the options of the Apex store? They just got updated recently, so no. The Apex store just got an update a few months ago. There are still other primary events that are waiting on updates, or older events that are waiting on updates like Swarm Sunday. So no, because the Apex store just got an update last year, it's not going to get another update anytime soon. At least that we've been made aware of. The person who was working on that is working on other projects at the moment. So consider that as a eventually type deal, but not anytime soon type deal on Earth. I want to say again, a big thank you for supporting me and my family. I really, really do heckin' appreciate it, man. I just see it here on my phone, and I'll be sending out thank yous. So yeah, appreciate y'all. Also, the music died. Definitely sounds like a Western Irish pirate. Yep, that's me. You found me. You found me. All right, analytical. Nobody's ready, and I don't feel like spending trade XP. Crass. Anybody got dedicated? Tyler. All right, so let's go ahead and move over to health. Put that one in there, and that one. There we go. Well, the away teams get refreshed in the G5 ships. At some point, you already know the answers at some point. I don't know when, but at some point they will get added in. I have no idea when that's going to be. I decided to no longer wait, and I'm just dumping all mine into getting the Tribune, and I'll just keep earning them because I earn them at a pretty steady rate. So, need to get heckin' on some merch. Are you making fun of the fact that I say heckin'? So if I made something that said heckin' nice t-shirt or heckin' nice mug, you would get it? Is that what you're saying, Barkman? Shoot me on the Discord if you will. When we build our G5 uncommons, they'll all show up, maybe. Do you think at this point should Scopely do a better job at sourcing our mod directives to free-to-play players? I'll be honest, man. This could be an unpopular opinion. I don't think they have a bad job of sourcing directives. The biggest thing that people need to do is coordinate with their alliances. Can we always use more directives? Sure, we get directives in basically every battle pass. Every battle pass pays out directives. You get your directives every single day in your drip. I think the big thing is alliances just need to coordinate more and include more of their folks. And all these people who come to me complaining like, oh, my alliance, it's only the bigs and stuff. That's not Scopely's fault that your alliance is selfish. I mean, there are a lot of players, and we learned this because there were a lot of people who were saying things like, oh, well, there's no chance, absolutely no way anybody can complete this event, this Valentine's Day event, right? I had dozens of people who maxed it out, 4 out of 4, got all of them, right? And none of them were whales. Like, nobody was level 60. These were regular players. So it just comes down to coordination and working with your alliance. Do I think that more is more? Absolutely. But you've got Cal every month that's now consistently paying out directives. You've got the officer redeem chest that comes out with Cal that gives more directives. You got your daily drip on directives. You've got your chest for your formation armada. I mean, they're giving out directives. But what's happening is alliances are being stingy. You need to get with an alliance that allows you to participate and allows you to contribute. That's, to me, the biggest issue. And I'm sorry if I'm alliance shaming right now. But for all these players, like when we did the poll last week of how many shards did you get, most people were able to complete. Like, I did not even run that many. I ran 10 rares I had saved up. I think I ran 5 epics I had saved up, and then a bunch of uncommons. And I didn't even work very hard for 3 days. And I finished one complete run, the doctor, and I got around 100 shards. So at the end of the day, you need to get your alliance to stop being so damn stingy. Sure, would I like more directives? Yes. But do I think it's a huge problem in the game right now? I honestly don't. I think the problem is players are not playing with groups of players or other groups of players that are helping them grow. And you just need to find a place that does that. Sugar Fat Man says, free to play here. Maxed out 3 of the 10 milestones on my last one to max it out 2. Only reason I couldn't complete it was time, not because of directives. Now, Sugar Fat Man, were you using the Cardassian armadas? Yeah. So, speaking of merch, I got a nice shirt. Wearing my Rev Deuce shirt somewhere. It was so confused. Thanks. Instead of starting a convo about the game. Which shirt were you wearing, Bartman? That's actually kind of cool. Shame away. If your alliance only thinks for themselves, then find new alliance. Again, and because I talk about the importance of like, hey, you want to be in a high-level alliance, but I'll tell you this: if IA did not include me in armadas, I would not be in IA. Especially for a lot of y'all players that are getting ready to level up into the 50s, you're going to want the 50s armada chest. You need to be in an alliance that supports you. These events, this was an extremely, and that's why I was so positive. This is one of the most friendly free-to-play events this game has had in years. The Valentine's Day event was. It simply took coordination with your alliance. I don't think that the directive sourcing was an issue in that regard. So, Furry says, my alliance loves formation armadas. The loot is double lucrative. If you have Tuvok, the loot gets more and more. Love my team. And see, I love that you have a team that works on that. Sadly, not everybody has a team that works on that. And then they end up feeling left out. So, yeah. I get the frustrations. I'm not trying to dismiss the frustrations, but I am saying that a lot of times the frustrations could be fixed by alliances being better with their team. Any info if the NX will get some damage bonus against Reptilians Indies? Nothing definite. It has been discussed. In fact, that was one of the things that I was talking with game design about in terms of like its weaknesses and things that it needed and everything. So it has, or it is being discussed. But that's not a guaranteed, hey, it's changing, hey, that's happening, right? So it is something that's gotten brought up, and they are hearing it saying, hey, this makes sense. We understand why this is a problem. That's not a guarantee that a change is happening. But we did pass on that feedback, and they were receptive to that feedback, where sometimes we pass on feedback, and they're like, well, yeah, that doesn't really matter. So, oh well. Oh, nice, Bartman, nice. Valentine's event was decent for me considering the time I put in. Not going to blame Scopely for me not wanting to grind it out more. You tiered your doctor, you're happy. And I'm happy to hear that, Vic. At the end of the day, as long as you're happy and you're enjoying it, whatever it is that you're doing in the game, which is kind of part of yesterday's video that I made about, is the game fun? Hell, the past 2 years, I love this freaking game. But that's just because I'm no longer trying to do every single thing possible. I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm having a great time doing it. But that was a decision that I made to like get to that point, and whereas that other people have to get to that point as well. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm just trying to pick researches that don't take any type of uncommon so I can save them for the upcoming weekend. Just join. Was Archer discussed? We did. I actually am using Archer to do my grind right now. I'm using Archer Trip Enterprise E Data is probably my new primary crew for doing the Xindi Reptilians. I will consider using it for the aquatics, but currently with the aquatics, my goal with the aquatics is to actually do a Tau setup. So I'm going to run Archer, Giorgio, Tau, and then try to punch up, assuming the big go-home gun doesn't go home me. And that's obviously a big if. But my plan then will be to run Archer, Giorgio, Tau, and try to punch up. So, do the X-Borg favors work on the NX-01? Which one are you referring to, Dinky? So, that setup did not do good on aquatics for you, Jonathan. That setup that's a great setup for me. But I guess it depends on what you're comparing it to. What I was running previously was Enterprise E Picard, Enterprise E Data, and 5 of 11. I was just running a full loot crew because loot is my focus. I'm not trying to kill as many hostiles as possible. I'm trying to get as much loot as possible so I spend less time grinding. So I was running Enterprise E Picard, which there's his rewards base. And then obviously I had synergy with Enterprise E Data. Now, his below deck ability does provide more damage. So this is true. But I'm getting a significantly higher loot run. So getting a significantly higher loot run. And no, I've not seen Loop's chart. No. You debated in E-Data versus E-Picard since we get more rounds with them. I felt E-Picard would perform better after 3 rounds. Yeah, it depends on what hostiles you're going, right? Again, so much of this is going to be dependent on what your targets are and where you're at specifically, especially with the favor research. Like my critical floor research is only at level 1, so that's useless for me. I still can't use criticals. If I come into here and drop this menu down, you see I've only got number 1, 10%. I can't run a critical with that. So I got to have 4,800. I'm actually very close. I'll probably get it with my NX01 refinery today, but I've got to get that maxed out before I can start using Hugh and Bolano Torres again. And then that's going to change things. So, and you're right, Bartman. Tom Paris below deck, super useful in that regard for the mitigation boost there. Alliance mergers are great. It gives 2 leaders different things to run, lots of things for all sides. I think alliance mergers can definitely be very, very good. I absolutely do agree with that. Also, thank you, Boba Fett. I appreciate you supporting the surgery costs. That is extremely kind of you. You will be getting a thank you personally from me. I appreciate you. Anybody else that wants to contribute to that, there's the ! Donate link, or you can check out our merch store. Are we going to get a second holodeck SLB due to the first one being bugged? We already did get a second SLB this week, right? Didn't we? Didn't we already get one? I'll double check on that, but I'm pretty sure we already did run that. But I will double check. We'll double check. Just testing Hue below. Got around 6,000 more scraps than normal. Floor is maxed. Yeah, so if you've got the floor max, bringing back criticals is huge. It's what I tell people, because people think that, oh, if it's 100%, Hue's not going to be useful. And I'm telling you, Hue is going to be useful. It's just, it goes back to, and I don't have the isolated version up, but I can put the regular hull breach version math up just to remind y'all of how the math in this game works. Just speaking on hull breach, not even counting the isolatic factor. But here, I'll put it on the screen, let y'all see through this. One of the charts that we made. Here you go. So even if you're just seeing a critical at a 100%, but you got a hull breach on top of it, you're getting an added multiplier. So even if that middle part, see the green part right here, even the green part was 100 times 1, which would be the 100% floor, you still have the added modifier after that of hull breach. So no matter what, a Hue and Bolano Torres combination below decks, assuming your Bolano Torres is at least tier 4-ish, or you can have Lorca on top as an officer, you're going to get more loot, right? You're going to do better. You're going to perform, create more damage. Trader. Don't miss the trader. Spam the attack button. Everybody hunt traders. Nobody miss out on traders. So it absolutely is going to help if you manage to get that floor maxed out at 5 out of 5, but it's just simply going to take time. It's going to take the average player a lot of time until you get the NX01, and then the NX01 will greatly expedite the time it takes to unlock that. So is Sloan as a fleet commander useful? Sloan is useful. My 2 favorites are Spock and Kirk. I don't have Sloan unlocked yet, but there are some really good things about Sloan in his tree. So in terms of his permanence, here's the max cargo for all ships. Here's the FKR reputation from hostiles, which I absolutely love that one. Here's the perma shield boost. Here is the perma weapons damage boost, which maxes out at a very just like insane 800%. Granted, you have to be very high level to access that. And then you have the hull health boost, which is a 600% bonus. But even at the lower end ones, you've got your protected cargo boost, which is big for a lot of people. Your tactician level, which is your piercing stats, is kind of meh. But then you move over to your isolitic damage. Boosting that, maxing that out as a 10% is actually very helpful. That's like having an extra artifact maxed out. Then you get into the choose it range, criticals, chance versus armadas, or you can do critical chance versus group armadas, or critical chance against non-armada hostiles. I would choose the armada ones. It just depends on which armadas. Now, this says base crit chance against armadas on duty selectable, and then this one says group armadas. I will have to confirm, because that's a little confusing in the wording. But yeah, and Ian, you will get a second slot once you hit level 40. And then once you reach Syndicate, you can get it in there. So, or you can purchase it from the store. So I just hit level 40 in my CC, so I have Spock and Kirk up there. And I'll be honest, I never use Locutus. Locutus never gets used for me. Hey, LaRomy, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. What are your thoughts on Fleet Commander Janeway and 7? I know they're pay to play, but curious in your summary. I have no interest in either one of them. Sloan is the one that I'm the most interested in now to add as a third or replace one of the main two when I'm running to replace them. So, yeah, Ian, once you reach Command Center 40, you'll get a second one. Now, it takes time to get to Command Center 40. Once you get to Command Center 40, see, you unlock another slot. And then, if you go into your Syndicate, somebody might be able to tell me what it is real quick because I don't remember. But there is a Syndicate slot. I'm trying to remember where it's at. Is it 40? Yeah, 40. 40, you unlock another slot. See right there? 40, unlock another slot. So, I'm a long way from the Syndicate one. But the Syndicate, you'll unlock another slot right here at 40. And then you can buy that fourth one, should you so choose. But you get 2 for free from the building leveling up. Then you get a third one from Syndicate. And then you get a fourth one if you want to purchase it. Again, these are completely optional. You don't have to purchase it if you don't want to. But if you're trying to get as many of those active as possible, that is the way to go about and do it. Also, I want to say a huge thank you to Raymond. Raymond just contributed to the surgery fund. Thank you so much. I'm going to add you to the screen. Raymond, it's going to pop up right up there. Thank you, Raymond. I greatly appreciate you supporting me and my family and my 3 kids. It means a lot. For those that missed it, we will be streaming later tonight. We'll be doing, it's War Thunder Wednesday. I promote this because if y'all want to play games with me, I realize that we can't always play on the same server here on Star Trek Fleet Command. However, we will be playing War Thunder starting at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's right, 4 hours from now. That is a PC and a console game that is free. And to raise money, we've also been opening up Magic and Pokemon cards. Remember, we send out Pokemon cards to kids every Christmas who might not necessarily be able to get those cards. Last Christmas, we sent out over 3,000 Pokemon cards to kids. And we had some amazing pictures of kids opening those on Christmas morning. It was a lot of fun. So we open those throughout the year. So every donation on Twitch tonight will also do that. And this is actually my first time opening Magic cards because I found some for sale. And I might try to play Magic with y'all at some point. So anyway, a lot of things going on, and I still need to finish my own card game. But here we are, neither here nor there. All right. Tell me when you have your M score at 160 for 6 months. Well, I will tell you in 2027 because that's probably when that's going to be. 2027. So I don't anticipate that happening anytime soon. Maybe one day. I would love that, but maybe one day. I just improved my M score up a little bit. Does that count? You want to see what my M score is now? I'll speed up the research so you can see where my M score is at currently. Here, let me repair this. Just running that Archer run. And we're going to send the Monavine back out. Yeah, I'll let you know in 2025 when I get that done, Jamie. I promise. I will. You'll be the first person I message because you, amazing part of the community. So let's actually finish the research first. The one that I'm doing is Merciless Outlaw. Let's go ahead and speed that up real quick. So that is a Stella research. So now my M score is up to, where's our Stella? M score 117. Look at Rev. M score 117. Look how amazing I am at this game. Look at Rev, look at Rev, look at Rev. M score 117. Moving on up in the world of M scores. Moving on up in the world of M scores. So if y'all remember about 2 years ago, this was like at 30. So I have put effort into it. The main reason that you do still want to invest in this for those curious, like, hey, why does this even matter? The reason that you want to continue to invest into this is for the efficiency researches. Anything that you can get that's an efficiency research, especially early on, is fantastic. So like this crystal building efficiency, this is one that I'll be doing this upcoming weekend. Even if it's a 3% bonus, it helps. And trying to get those maxed out. Oh, I can actually do enhanced weaponry. But anyway, that's for PvP. Anyway, it is still worth doing. I would argue it's not the most important of the research trees any longer. I know at one time it was, Ultimate DJ's favorite research tree, but it does still have a lot of value inside of it. So, Ginger Rage Gaming says their M score is 35. Thank you, but I bet you're not level 49. But you're trying to make me feel better, and I appreciate it. But I bet you're not level. Bet you're not my level. How about that? Bet you're not my level. Let me go ahead and jump in here real quick. This, by the way, is one of the most useless researches in the world. I actually went over with game design how bad that math is. Yeah, I actually went over with game design how bad that math is. So construction speed is good, but I actually need a lot of all these. I need all these things. Let's just go ahead and do repair speed. Get that up and going. M score 127. Love it, Josh. That's awesome. Congratulations. Mine's at 22 because my alliance couldn't handle Epic Exchange Armadas until last week's GOML. I don't know what GOML is, but I do congratulate y'all on starting that process. It's called neglect. It is called something. It is called something. I would never admit to being neglectful, but it is called something. Yes. True. All right, we'll go do this. We're going to swap this out because we got to go do some technological distinctiveness grinding. And I use my cube to do that in Dominion space. I can do 2 birds with 1 stone. I get my Dominion stuff done and get my 4 cube stuff done. Whoop, wrong ship. Help if I sent the right ship. There we go. 134, it helps punch up on mud modded when someone shows up with a mining crew. Hey, we love mining crews around here, man. If you're not using a mining crew for your armadas, do you even know how to play the game? Do you even know how to play the game? I question how well you can play Star Trek Fleet Command. You're not doing that. All right, we'll send that there. Let's check our refineries. Max your main stele yesterday, so that's nice. Congratulations. Yeah, I mean, I just scrapped mine. I've obviously got another one in the oven, and I'm working on maxing out another one. Going slowly but surely on it. M100, I just started soloing level 40 uncommon models with my Stella. That's great. That's great. M score 140. Congratulations, Matthew. That's huge. I will celebrate y'all's wins, and I will celebrate y'all being past me. I will. I'll absolutely celebrate it. I'll absolutely celebrate it. Favorite Armada crew, PMC, Travis, I will ban you from my alliance. Thanks for the Power Monk notes. You're welcome, William. That's what I'm here for, to help out the players of every game that I play. And remember, join us on Twitch tonight if you want fun, hilarity, and slightly less than wholesome content. Slightly less than wholesome content. We'll be playing a lot tonight. And again, thank you to those who have shown love to me and the family. It's very kind of you. I know Raymond did, Earth did. Thank you to everybody who has helped support the surgery costs. It's extremely kind of you. Naked avatars. Hey, we don't talk about what happened in Baldur's Gate. We don't talk about what happened in Baldur's Gate. That's keep that to yourself. Keep that to yourself. PMC for Armada should be a 1-week ban from the game. Well, I don't know if I do that because I don't know if they would come back. But yes. Yes. M score is 45. You hate the Stella grind? See, Elder, I'm in the same boat. The Stella grind is just so much work and so boring. But it is one of those things that if you want to get bigger and stronger in the game, you want to do those researches, right? It might be annoying, but you kind of want to do it. You kind of want to do it. So we're going to go hit those. Let's check these real quick. Crazy you still have to refine 3-star 49. I mean, I do it for scrapping and reasons and such. Oh, man, I'm so tempted to pull a big one. Oh, gosh, I'm so tempted. I'm going to pull mid-chest. Mid-chest pull. Mother! Give me some Tribune, please. Tribune blueprints. Like, just come on. Why? All right. All right. Single chest pull. We'll take it. I just want Tribune blueprints. Like, I want Tribune blueprints. Game knows what I need and doesn't give it. All right. So I always pull this one just to get faction credits. Pull this one in the hopes of getting epic directives. Didn't get any. And then this one we pull for rare directives and got them. I'll take it. I'll take it. And then we'll of course redeem this because we did spend a lot of those. And then I always pull this. So get all of our earn-ins done. And while I'm here, Please, Scopely, if you are watching this video, if any representation, any representative, any senator, any, I don't know, Speaker of the House over at Scopely, please give me a slider to redeem more shields at a time. This is really annoying because I use one-day shields religiously. I don't tend to use any other shields besides one-day shields. Please allow me to collect like a month of these at a time instead of just sitting here doing this and boring my chat by making them watch me click the redeem shield button. We need sliders. Thank you. Welcome to my TED Talk. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for tuning in. All right, go with these 50. Gonna be building my pickle tomorrow. How often should I do the Texas class armadas? Once a week. Honestly, once a week. Enough to where you can be doing the pull because it will give you more uncommon materials. And I know everybody wants more uncommon materials. So I'd say about once a week. Let's check our refineries. We might have to do a lot of our refineries tonight. Ooh, I'm running out of things. Oh, okay. So now the question is, do I go risky? Do I go risky or safe? Oh no. Oh no. What do I do? Like I want to try the punch up method. I'm not going to. Because I want to be able to do that pull. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not going to try the screw it for y'all. For chat, I'll do it. I'll do it for chat because chat would want me to do it. Chat would want me to do it. Chat would want me to try. Chat would want me to try, so I'm going to try. For chat. For chat. I'm doing it for chat, only because y'all are here. And I'm going to try to punch up to a 44. For chat. For chat. Did I just cancel the warp? I think I did. My bad. All right, let me go back. I'm going to go back. Redo the warp. All right, there we go. Oh, poor life choices end up getting made when you're a streamer trying to entertain the masses, and the throng will always choose for you to be in pain. I've learned this. I've learned that y'all will always choose my pain. Y'all will always choose my pain. So, Earth, if you're still watching, I don't know if you're still here, I really would love if you can come out a nice stream because I want you to see my face as I open my first magic cards. Technically, I've already opened some, but I still have, like, anybody that plays Magic, nobody's really giving me a good answer. Why did a box come with them in paper? Like, what, is this normal? Why are there paper? Why are there Magic cards in paper? I don't understand why there are Magic cards in paper. Because the other one just came in like a regular pack. So, anyway, we'll do that while we're raising money for the family. I don't understand why it came in paper. I've been fed since I started 5 years ago. I'm close to Tri-Lock to 1 billion. My biggest shift is my Newton. Would you stay in Fed or does it make a shift over? Doesn't matter. You can actually go Fed all the way and you'd be perfectly fine. You can go Fed all the way and be perfectly fine. Yeah, Earth, I did. We actually said a huge thank you to you. We gave you a huge thank you and we updated the chart. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. John Bondi, do you know how to ascend to 61? I reached level 60 and there are ascension 3 keys. So John, the big thing is going to be where, what server you're on, if that server has allowed ascension above that. The best thing I can say is contact me directly, John. I appreciate your love and support, by the way. Easiest way to support the channel is either through the merch store, revjuice.com, or through the donate links. But John, hit me up directly and I can look into that for you because it will be dependent on your server. Not all servers have ascended to past 60. But if yours has, Friday would be your event day. So You know what grinds my gears? Scopely that doesn't pay out Tribune parts that are on owed for payments. Yeah, Scopely really does need to give me some of those daggum Tribune BPs. I'm trying to show off their ships. Brigadier Jones, thank you so much for the love. If you have Janeway, BLT Chakotay, who do you put below decks with you to help him? I put BLT below decks to help him. Lana Torres, if she is decent tier, should always be below decks for the hull breach ability to help out Hugh. Always. 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 Just to make the cards hard to steal. That really why it's in a paper cover? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. And I didn't get a critical. Great. Great. Chat, come on. Y'all gotta help me with the RNG here. The RNGs are killing me. RNGs are terrible. All right, ruthless. Dedicated. This is a 90%er, so this one should crit. Here, we'll put Khan up there. There we go. Server 95. So, okay, John. Number one, again, thank you so much. Why are my donate links not showing up? That's really weird. Why are the donate links not showing up? John, Server 95 has not ascended past that. However, if you contact me, I can work with you on trying to make that happen. But I'm pretty sure Server 95 has not ascended past 60 yet. But I will be more than happy to try to assist you and your server and check it out. So just shoot me a Discord. I don't know if you're in my Discord yet or not. I'd be more than happy to try and help you out. Charismatic. Sorry, just trying to swap all these around. Trader. And then Empathic. Going to be Deanna Troy. There we go. Have you got any of the Section 31 favors? If so, do you have a recommended order? You're level 42. So my Section 31, I'll go ahead and show you where I'm at as I'm doing the grind. My Section 31, the only thing that I've done so far, because I'm focusing on the rep and getting Sloan, and I also do my daily drip of Dolomite particles, is I unlocked Operation... Why did I click that button? Operation Rev's an Idiot. Operation Rev's an Idiot. The only thing that I've done so far is Armada Quick Start. That's the only one I've done so far. As far as what I would recommend, Hull Health is always great. Crits are always great. ISO's always great. In terms of recommendations. All right. We're going to... I got to play it safe with at least one of these. Oh, shit. I brought the wrong crew for this. Well, that was a horrible decision. That probably just cost me my ability to do what I wanted to do. That was a horrible decision. Okay, John. Hey, congratulations. Have you picked out what ship you're going for? Have you picked out what ship? Hank, good to see you. Good to see you, Hank. I just made a horrible decision. My home alarm is going off. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but give me 1 second. Okay. As predicted, it was the wife. All right, so let's see if I hurt myself. Son of... I would have been able to beat it. I would have punched up on it had I not been goofing off. Gosh, dang it. Sorry about that, y'all. Rev's an idiot. This is where, if we were on Twitch, they would play the "What a Noob" sound bit. That's the crew I meant to run. I just didn't mean to hit an interceptor first. At least I got enough to do a single pull. At least I got enough to do a single pull, so I can come over here. I can roll the dice. I'll take it. I mean, I'll take it. Oh crap, did I cuss? I'm so sorry, y'all. I made an oopsie, and I get really upset with myself when I do an oopsie. Sometimes things just come out. All right, so we're gonna do critical floor 2. And I'm working to max this out, so now I need 6,700 to take it to 3. We've all done that at least once. Yeah, it just stinks when you do it when there's no tokens. When the tokens are a problem. I don't have enough tokens as it is, so like you get one a day and I screwed it. I screwed it up. All right, I got to make sure I send thank yous to all these people. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. All right, back in. Let's focus. Bajor, we're good. Let's do our cube while we're sitting here. At least I can't screw up the cube, right? Do you have the per Aspera event missions available? Not on this account, no. If I boot up this account, I do. If I boot up this account, I'm booting up another account in the background. That account will have them. What questions do you have, John? And again, for a lot of your questions, man, definitely hit me up on Discord. More than happy to help you with some one-on-one. So, I would assume the paperbacks or paper packs are eco-friendly compared to the foil packs. The whales appreciate it. I have no idea. I figured we'd have more Magic the Gathering people in the chat who would know. So, can't screw up the cube because Scopely already did it for everyone below OP 60. Honestly, yes, this is accurate. This is accurate. But yeah, Earth, I wanted you to be here because for every donation, we've been opening up these packs, and of course, we send them out to the kids. So, I want you to be available to witness that with me. Tell us what not to do. Hey, if that's what I've got to do is to teach you all the ways of the bad, I'm glad to. I'm glad to. Rewind and watch the start later. Well, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch, Earth, is what I'm saying. We're going to be streaming on Twitch and playing games with viewers. We're playing War Thunder. It's War Thunder Wednesday. So we're playing War Thunder with viewers today if y'all want to come hang out and play with Rev. War Thunder Wednesdays, and then we'll do Star Trek Fleet Command after. See, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid, but it's been a while. It's been a while. All right, do what Rev said what to do, not what he did on stream. This is normal. This is normal Rev behavior. Oh, crap. Let's use our cutting beam first. I like to screenshot you, my questions, support you. Oh, super chat. Well, I appreciate that, John. Here's the thing, John. I'm saying this just for you to know. YouTube, every time you super chat, takes 30%. I will still see it if you want to just straight do it through the PayPal and leave it as a comment. I'll still see it there, and that way it gives 100%. I appreciate you want to support, and if you want to just do it through super chat, that is 100% okay and welcome, and I say thank you. But it goes to my phone and everything if you use the other ones, and then you don't lose 30% of it. But either way, I'll answer your questions even if you don't super chat, because I'm here for all the players, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. I don't know why my link's not working now, because blah, but I'll post that Joker manually. I'll post it manually. Here. Bam. There we go. But I do try to answer everybody's questions. I started playing Magic the Gathering in 1993. I think we've shown off some of my cards on your Twitch. Possibly Earth. This is my first box ever. It was on sale at Walmart. And we had to get more Pokemon cards so we can open some up to give away to kids for Christmas. And so I just picked up a Magic box and we opened a few cards. I actually pulled a card that's worth $10. It is the Massacre Girl, Known Killer. It's worth $10 apparently. So it doesn't cover the cost of the box, but it's worth $10. Hey Rev, maybe is no one, but is there a problem with the hero load system? There are no hostiles. After visitor get display after reset my game. I have not seen that being or heard of that being reported as an issue. No. It could be something unique to your server or even unique to your client. But anybody else in chat have that system not working for them? What's the best crew for the NX01 against the Azindi Aquatics? David, I run a loot crew. So that could be Enterprise E Picard, Enterprise E Data 5 of 11. You could just run a Pipe Moreau Chin crew, to be completely honest, if you're just running against them. And it also depends if you're focusing on the battleships or focusing on the interceptors. I actually did a video on that earlier last week, if you want to check out the video, and I kind of went over some of the basics of early grinding with the NX-01, and we did some comparisons in that video. And we're getting more and more information as we get more and more things. So having an issue with system. Okay, cool. Used to have to burn a deck in MTG that was proven 5-round win. So I don't even know what that means, Roboski. So this is all new to me. It's all new to me. So all new to me. We're playing and we're getting it on. We are actually getting close to our wrap-up time. So if y'all got questions, throw them in. I watched the video, but if you blew through it so fast, I couldn't follow it. See, it's weird because people say, hey, you're moving so fast in the videos, and then I'll have people come by and say, oh, this dude just likes to hear himself talk. Why does he have to have a 10, 12-minute video? Can't make everybody happy, but it is what it is. The good thing about this game is there's a lot to this game. The bad thing about this game, there's a lot to this game. Is there any word on unlocking more officers that you cannot recruit? Give me an example, Joseph. That's a very open-ended question. Very open-ended question. What example are you referring to? Like, what specifically are you talking about? What specifically are you talking about? Yeah, per spare events need epic level 70 faction ship to give me officer shards. Ends March 16th. Hope I can do it. John, I would recommend against it. But that's just me. I would recommend against it. I promise you, financially, absolutely not worth it. But it is your money. You can do whatever you want with your money. It is absolutely yours. Yours to spend on whatever you want to. But I can show you what those events are. Here, let me get FTFC.space pulled up real quick. Give me just 1 second. FTFC, whoops, wrong one. It's FTFC.WTF, FTFC.space. Missions. Reset filters. Oh, not missions, events. Where's my events page? Events. Here's the old one. Okay, never mind. You're thinking of a different event than I was thinking of. Are you sure you're not thinking of like Don't Wharf It Up? Which is one of them. There are several of these, but there are events specifically to push players to level 70. Let's see if I can get this one to, why is it not populating? There we go. So for example, this event. It's called Don't Wharf It Up. The goal is you win this event by building the Enterprise E, which you would need to be level 70 to do. However, I was with some of the higher level players calculating this, and Thiep, in fact, was the main one that we were talking to and calculating this with. They would need to spend $1,000 a day for 100 days to complete this event. Only 3 people in the game. Only 3 people in the game have made it to level 70. You would literally need to spend over $100,000 US just to complete this event. So just forewarning, it's your money. Spend it how you want to. But Thiep, who's another one of our higher levels, he's 68 right now. There's only 3 level 70s in the game. I actually can tell y'all right now where all of the like literally buying the officers is cheaper. But I can tell you where all the levels are in the game. There are 3 level 70s in the game. There are 6 level 69s, 3 level 68s, 34 67s. So, yeah, I would not recommend it because the cost to get up here spikes so high, right? It's up to you. Again, I don't like to tell people how to spend their money. If you're one of those people that can afford to do that, cool. I just want to let you know the sticker price of what it's going to be to get up there. I want you to know the sticker price. And if you decide, hey, that's worth it to you, that's fantastic. Enjoy. But that's the sticker price. And if you want that, hey, I will go to Scopely and say, hey, I need to get this player the ability to go 61 plus. And I'll work with you on that if that's what you want. My goal is to educate, edify. And if you want to do that, go for it. Officers will be cheaper. I mean, they would be. But again, it's also, you would have an Enterprise E, and the biggest Enterprise E in the game, I think, is like 22 billion power, and it's really cool. So there's that. I mean, what's cooler than a 22 billion power Enterprise E? Not many things. That's pretty daggum cool. I want a 20 billion power Enterprise E. That's pretty heckin' neat, if you ask me. So I don't know what Ferrari you're getting for $100,000. Crazy. I don't know what Ferrari you're getting, but yeah, shout out to Thiep, who was doing that math. All right, what's cooler than a 22 billion Enterprise E? A paid off mortgage? Well, I don't have one of those yet, and I'm focusing on paying off the surgery first. So if you'd like to help with that, Travis, there you go. Shout out Server 17. We had a great incursion with you, man. Server 17, that was a fun incursion. I hope you had a great time too. I really enjoyed the Server 17 incursion with Server 20. That was a lot of fun. What tier does my Enterprise D or Daredevil need to be to complete the 61 dailies? Tier 5-ish. I think tier 5-ish. One of the 60 plus want to confirm that real quick. I think tier 5-ish. A used Ferrari? Maybe. Saw that. Is your wife okay in recovery? So she hasn't had it yet. The surgery date is scheduled for the end of April, which is when we have to have the money by. So we're just slowly raising it, trying to get there. We did manage to put the down payment down. Thank you to those who contributed to the down payment. I very much appreciate it. But the current schedule is about 2 months from now. So we're going to try to get that raised and then, do all the other things. So it's just life. It's just life. What kind of surgery? Muscle repair. Muscle repair. You can get a $599 for under a Ferrari $599. Look, I'll tell y'all, the most recent car that I purchased was $24,000, and I'm still paying it off. So y'all are talking about cars way out of my price range. So I'm just an average American. I'm just an average American. All right, so we're going to beam this. Any STFC questions? You're paying off your student loans they decide to start gouging on? I'm sorry to hear that. More than average. My car did only cost 7,500 euros. Yeah, I feel you. 7,500 euros would be about what? 11 grand, I think. 11 grand. Hey, I just want to say a huge thank you real quick to Adam. Because here's what Adam said. And by the way, John, this is what I was saying. Because it goes to my phone. Here's what Adam said. I want to tell you, Adam, this actually does help. Adam says, howdy from New York City. Can't help with the surgery fund, but how about chocolate milk fund? Because they donated $5. I'm going to tell you, Adam, that $5 helps out a lot. Okay? Just go ahead and tell you. It doesn't matter if somebody donates $5, $500, whatever. I appreciate you. It could be a different Adam. Adam's a very common name, but the name right here literally is Adam. Appreciate you. I appreciate you for supporting me and the kids. Thank you so much. What's cheaper, used Ferrari or a Lamborghini tractor? I don't know. Love a video about specialty ships. You should do a video on all the specialty buildings. A facade building has a stupid amount of hull health improvement. It does. It does. Power creep is the name of the game lately, which annoys the fire out of me, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see. You're killing my old What are you talking about, Brig? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You don't make any sense. Tractors are stupid expensive? I wouldn't know. I'm not a farmer. I wouldn't know. I'm not a farmer. I believe you, though. I believe you. In your opinion, do we still need to scrap the Stella since you can get the material on X-Borg? Yes, because I would rather spend those X-Borg credits on more important things. So I would still do the Stella loop so that I'm not using X-Borg credits on that. I mean, you could, but yeah. What kind of shenanigans are we doing? We are doing a combination of my Dominion and my technological distinction of grind while we answer questions. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did they announce any free-to-play for doubling the board cutting beam? They did not. No. And hey, Prey, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Happy hump day to you. Doing work? Yeah, we are. Yeah, this is work. It's a grind. It is work and a grind. It's work in the grind. Let's see. Spell corrector, you're killing my OCD. Can you please claim the button? Okay, there you go. I think I've claimed it now, so you can not worry about your OCD anymore. We have hit the claim. $100 per horsepower, and that was on the low side. For what, Jeremiah? For what? For what exactly? All right, hit these 49s. Question, what tips would you recommend for me to get my Voyager and grind done faster? Are you saying like your Voyager grind or to unlock the Voyager? Because the only way to unlock the Voyager is event stores and through its Herogen loop. So which one of those are you asking about? Is it worth building the Turris if it finishes field training for Pike Shards? Absolutely. Absolutely, if you can get your Pike Shards. Hey, Thief, how you doing, man? We were just talking about you because John in the chat was talking about the Don't Wharf It Up mission. Remember this one? The Don't Wharf It Up? Remember we talked about the math of what it would cost to finish it? John was actually just in here asking about it. So good to see you, Thief. How are you doing today? We're doing some grinding. We're working hard, and yeah, we're playing the game. Playing the game. So to get the stuff for Voyager, you need to go grind the the Herogen hostiles, and I'll show you exactly where. These systems here, you'll find Herogen hostiles. So instead of trying to beat the ones in like Velixis, grind the ones here for the Herogen parts, and you're just going to have to spend some time grinding them out. Oh, for Tractor, Jeremiah, thank you. Just moved to 42 and grind out my Katinga, slowly going to 46 for the Pylum. What tier do you recommend I take the Katinga to nowadays? My recommendation for faction ships is, and will remain to be for the foreseeable future, 5, 7, 9. Tier 5 for just general use without being super expensive. Tier 7 if you want to be pretty effective in armadas with better warp range and okay in PvP. Tier 9 if you want to be able to be a PvP boat and really good range. Generally, unless you're a spender, or we don't recommend maxing out 4-star and above ships. Any troops get you more loot there? No, just you have to hit the Herogen hostiles that drop Herogen relics. You have to hit the Herogen hostiles that drop Herogen relics. Is there an easy way to get the ISS jelly without buying it? Armada chest, drop it. There's a territory service that your alliance can own that if they activate it, you can get them there. And there's an event that runs once a month. That's a leaderboard event, allowing you to unlock it that way. So those are the ways to obtain the ISS jelly. Have you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links? I have actually not, John. I have played Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid. but I've never played Duel Links. No. I'm creating my own trading card game, John. If you're into trading card games, and maybe if you want to play one with your son, I have my own 2 starter decks out, and I'm hoping to have the first edition done here. I don't know how far past the first edition I'll take it, to be honest with you, but I have the first edition hopefully done in the next couple months. Are you still enjoying Star Trek Infinite? I love Star Trek Infinite. I just play it on the side. Like, it's not really something I stream. I enjoy sitting down on those strategy type games and just playing them. So, and of course, Prey, I'm happy that you're here, man. I'm here to answer everybody and help everybody that I can. I think that we as a community, and more importantly, we as people, spend more time helping each other. And I take enjoyment out of it, and I hope everybody else does too. So. Change the TC store. I wonder if folks have more than one Monavine. I mean, I don't really see the point in more than one Monavine personally, but, and Falcon, I don't have the TCG link working here. So I'll be honest, I'm really bad at promoting the things that I'm working on. Just like I'm writing a book and barely anybody knows about it. Barely anybody knows about the book that I'm writing. So, you know, the date each month roughly when the Ice and Shell event, it varies, William Weaver, because it's set up by the overlords. So it varies when they actually run the event. Sometimes it's in the first week, sometimes it's in the third week. I don't know if anybody has the calendar handy. You can take a quick glance at when it was set to run this month. I don't have the calendar up, but it just depends on when the Arc Runner wants to run it. And none of the links seem to be working right now, Falcon. So before we wrap up, we'll drop it one more time. If you do want to contribute to the surgery fund, those are the links. We got about 2 months to raise the money. So appreciate anybody that's helped, even if it's $5. What kind of book? I'm writing a fantasy book set in the world that my trading card game is set up in, which is, to me, pretty cool. To me, that's pretty cool. But I'm a huge nerd. So hopefully if you enjoy nerdy things, you'll enjoy hanging out with me. And don't worry, Raj, even though it's time to wrap up here on YouTube, we will be streaming again on Twitch in literally less than 4 hours. So I'll be doing War Thunder tonight with everybody. And then after War Thunder, we'll be doing more Star Trek Fleet Command, more testing, so we can have our Jonathan Archer stuff tomorrow. And yeah, Sam has read the first 3 chapters of the book, and she enjoys it. So there's that. All right, y'all, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, but I do need to wrap it up so we can get some work done. Live long and plunder. Stay safe with their Space Cowboys. Deuces, that's me. Remember, I am always available to be reached in Discord and in Facebook. Y'all are all wonderful. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being a part of my community. Thank you for being y'all. And I'm going to go send a lot of thank yous out to everybody who is supporting the channel. See ya.
An even better outro than the intro for the Empire and